Hey everybody, so just a wee quick intro today. I am just heading to the skip because we had a few things left over, and I need to go through to my shop because there's a couple of new smaller regulations that have came in, and the West Lothian Council contacted me to explain that I need to change one thing. Well, two things, but one thing I can do really easily, and the other thing's a bit more manual labour than I'm used to. So I need to go and fix it. Turns out they want all taps in tattoo shops in Scotland anyway now are going to have hands free. So you run your hand underneath it, but you don't actually touch it. You don't touch it with your elbow, you don't touch it with your hands, you don't touch it with anything, which yeah, I mean, you know, I've been there for almost 10 years, it's been the same. Apparently it's not a new rule, but it's a rule that has been let slide in the past, but now this new lady that comes in, to be honest with you, it doesn't really matter, it needs to be done, doesn't it? So my uncle's going to meet me there, and obviously I'm going to open the door, he's going to go in, and you know, he's going to have a look, come out, and I'll go in. We're going to do it nice and safe. You're nice and safe. And yeah, that's where I'm going today. So I hope you enjoy this video. Let me know what you think about the new videos. I've been doing them slightly differently, and yeah, let me know what you're thinking of the answers to the questions, and if you've got any other questions, etc., so on. And yeah, that's about it for now, so I shall see you soon. Take it easy. Peace. Cardio warehouse at Newbridge.
I've heard some horror stories about that mobbed in there, by the way.
Bad times.
There were meant to be all the new craze with all the cheaper, newer cars that they got in that, man, but I heard that
fucking met their marks against me.
some of their cars were all fucked, and models that had been sent to auction that they just took cheaper and tried to flog.
Welcome to Check This Out. You'll notice I'm still wearing the same t-shirt as I did before in the last video, but it's just because I came through to the shop to collect mail and I thought I'll film some stuff while I'm here. So this one is the singer of this band used to be in Pantera and Superjoint Ritual and Down and a few other bands, but this one is a sort of newish band, and this album's only came out last year, 2020. And I've got a 7-inch with it, a rare 7-inch with it. But this album is a band called N Minor, and the album's called When the Cold Truth Has Worn Its Miserable Welcome Out. There's the front, like I say, N Minor. It doesn't sound like Pantera. It doesn't sound. There's the inside. It's not metal. It's kind of like a cross between Tom Waits, Nick Cave, that sort of stuff. It's it's really quite haunting. It's a beautiful fucking record. Beautiful record. Sort of see-through splatter vinyl. And honestly, I know that some people, I don't want to listen to Pantera, I'm not into that, blah blah blah. That's fine, but you wouldn't get Pantera from this. It's really a beautifully haunting album. I heard something from them a while ago, maybe about 2 years ago or so, and I never heard anything again. And then all of a sudden, the album was getting announced as being coming out. You could pre-order it and blah 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 blah. So I did, and I think it's on Spotify. But yeah, it's absolutely incredible. It's beautiful. The track listing I'll show you at the end, but as always, it's Mausoleums, Blue, On the Floor, Dead Can't Dance, Love Needs Love, Warm Sharp Bath Sleep, which is a Suicide song. And listen, it's quite intense. Melancholia, this is not your day. Black Mass, hats off and disposable for you. Yeah, it's really haunting and beautiful, and I don't know how else to describe it. It's kind of like, if you see another video I done a while ago, Ryan Gosling's band Dead Man's Bones. It's kind of like that, Nick Cave, Tom Waits. Beautiful, absolutely incredible album. So I strongly suggest you check out N minor, When the Cold Truth Has Worn Its Miserable Welcome Out. Peace. Your wife, and how long have you been together? It's a good question. So, I've been with Sarah for 20 years, almost 21 years. My anniversary is on April the 23rd. And I met Sarah when I was 20. I met her for the first time when I was 20. Back then I used to drink. Now, can I just clear something up? I wanted to just very quickly. I've been straight edge. I got these tattoos on my hands, straight edge X's. I've been straight edge for quite a while. I haven't drank booze since way before my wedding, so you're talking 6, 7 years. I just haven't drank for a long, long time. Now, whenever I tell people that story, they always, oh, well done, man. That must be so great. I'm so proud of you. It's like, whoa, wait a minute. I didn't have a problem. I wasn't an alcoholic. I just never really enjoyed drinking. I did used to enjoy smoking weed. I enjoyed that, but again, that was all dependent on who you're with. I wouldn't like to smoke weed now sitting with Sarah stoned at my nut when she doesn't do it. So, you know, anyway, the booze thing. People immediately think that if you say I used to drink, they go, oh, must have been difficult. No, I just didn't like drinking, so I stopped drinking. I was never fall down drunk. I was never, you know, I never ever had a problem with drink. The problem is I didn't like drinking really, so I just decided a long time ago. So that's to clear that up. But I used to. And then I stay in a place called Walliford. And in Walliford there's a place still there called Walliford Miners Club. And I was down there with some friends. We were having a drink, and just out Saturday night having a sing and a dance, and you know, whatever. It was great. And I seen Sarah, and she had a long black dress on. First night I seen her, actually, she had the leopard. Sarah was obsessed, not in a Cat Slater way, but she's obsessed with leopard print. Obsessed with leopard print. She'll never wear the full ensemble. It's not that way, but Christ, she's obsessed with leopard print. It's unbelievable. But she had a leopard print top on the first time I seen her, and I was completely fucking blown away. I was like, who the fuck is that? Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Still is, but it just blew my mind. It blew my mind. Didn't talk to her. Had the fear. That seen her a few times, maybe for a couple months. I never spoke to her. I guess you could say I kind of peeped on her, you know, kind of stalked her a little bit. I just sit in the club, fucking, whoa, you know, shit scared. And then one night, Friday night, Saturday night, probably a Saturday night, I think. I had some tattoos by then, obviously, mostly shit. But actually, I think that I went up there and I had asked her, because she had a long black dress on. It was low cut at the back, and I could see she had she doesn't have it anymore, but she had a little black tribal dragon thing on there. She's got a full back piece now, Japanese dragon, Japanese background. But I remember asking her about the tattoo. Oh, nice tattoo, and that was it. We got chatting, struck up a conversation about the tattoo on her back, and I won't go into too much detail about what happens, you know, how long this took or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But that was it. And it sounds really cliched, but all my friends were like, dude, what are you doing? No chance. Look at the state of you. Wearing shorts to a club, and, you know, music t-shirts and fucking piercings and whatever else. And nah, you're wasting your time. Turns out I wasn't wasting my time. Turns out Sarah's given me the best 20, 21 years I'll ever experience, and hopefully I'll have another 20 or 40. It'll be incredible. But yeah, that's how I met my wife. And yeah, what I'll do actually is I shall show you a couple things. Check this. So we got custom made wedding invitations. I'll show you the back. It's just blue tacked on, but I need to be careful. So hold on. So that's the wedding invitation that we sent out to people. And yeah. So there you go, April 23rd. I've had this sitting next to me for the whole time. Now what I'll do is I'll find some footage or some photographs or something. Sarah looked absolutely incredible. But we had a sort of Edgar Allan Poe themed wedding where the cake was a beautiful white roses looking cake, but it had a tombstone on the top, and the date was in the tombstone, custom made. And then we had, you know, you give out little favours and party favours or whatever. We had edible raven skulls, which I've still got a couple of. I wouldn't fucking eat them now, but edible raven skulls. In fact, yeah, I'll maybe show you some photos here. So yeah, that was our wedding and it was great. It was incredible. Yeah, super stoked. It went great. I had a great night. People from Aberdeen came all the way down, and yeah, it was brilliant. I had a really good time. Bunch of degenerates wearing suits and ties and trying to be cool. I had a few rules for my wedding. I desperately wanted to get married in shorts, but Sarah was like, nope. So, okay. I think my brother was really disappointed about this next part, but I banned kilts from my wedding. Even though I'm ginger, pasty, definitely Scottish, I'm not embarrassed to be from Scotland, but I've never been, oh, Alba Gubrath, and you know, all that sort of super Scotland, you know, when you get some Americans that are like, America! I've not been like that being Scottish. It doesn't bother me. This is where I was born, this is where I'm from. There's some things about Scotland that I absolutely love. I love the weather, I love the air, I love some music, I love the scenery, I love how it looks. But I've not been a, you know, I'm trying to say I'm not been super, I'm Scottish, yeah! So I banned kilts because that just every single fucking Scottish wedding you see or you go to, or where there's always the kilts, and it's not me, and it's not Sarah. So my brother, I think, wanted to wear a kilt, but I'd say to people, and I meant it, I wholeheartedly meant it, if you want to come to our wedding wearing pyjamas, shorts, a dressing, come to my, because I've been to a few weddings, and you get there and you're fucking uncomfortable and you're fit, and I didn't want people standing there being all fidgety and uncomfortable. There's no fucking point. As long as Sarah and I have a good time, I don't give a shit what people are dressed like. And people dressed up, people wore nice, don't get me wrong, but there was no kilts, there was no, I think my old boss Paul wore a nice tweed suit. I think he had a bow tie. I'll find some photographs. But yeah, we wanted people to be comfortable, you know, and I think they were. So yeah, it was great. So that's that. If you've got any other questions, comment below. Ask all the questions you want, and even if it's one question every video, I'll answer it. It's all good. Anything you want. I've got a few other questions. So wire in and I'll answer any questions you want. Alright? Take it easy. Peace.
Yeah, go for it.
Here we go, man.
Make my faces.
Oh.